Alright, let's do one more test, see how that sounds now. Hope that's better. Yeah, okay, I guess. Well, hi, and welcome to my new channel. I've decided I'm going to separate the Elfie Myrtle Skyrim mods from my other channel for reasons, and here we go. I'm planning to do short or medium short, I guess, author walkthroughs, overviews and explanations about my various mods, and I hope you'll like them. First of all, this is a modded profile. I have 224 active mods. I have my FPS activated at the moment, so you can see what I'm playing at. I'm currently at 37 FPS, which I think is quite comfortable. And I am using rustic weathers, and I don't actually remember which ENB it is at the moment, but it is an ENB that creates rather dark nights combined with the rustic weather. There are huge differences. I might add a little bit later to just show you how different the ENBs can work out. Anyway, here we are, Peaceful Garden version 2. Now, first of all, it's a family-friendly farm. We are here. Rorikstead is over here, and Whiterun is over there. So it's in the middle of the tundra. It's very nice and quiet. If you play the Civil War, there will be a Civil War camp right outside the door, and if you do the Legacy of the Dragonborn custom start as a relic hunter, there will be a kind of a black tower structure over here just outside my land. It's about there. So there's not much I can do about it. It is acknowledged in the little book. Right, the book that does give you the home. Well, you can take the home without doing the little quest that goes with it. But if you want to do it lore-wise, you'll just go in the home. You can tell it's rather dark in here. I'm gonna add my own light for now. There's a little book here. You can read this. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but it's the story of Jorgrim, who used to own this house, and he is now dead, which is bad for him and good for you. So now you get a little quest saying find and bury Jorgrim. He is not very far away, because he literally had a heart attack when he was trying to put down the flowers for his wife. And he is, well, he should be here. He's kind of invisible right now. I don't know why he's invisible. Thank you very much, game. Well, anyway, ideally he should be lying here, dead. So you click on him, and now he's properly buried. And you can take the lavender, and you can plant the lavender here in the soil for his wife. And there you are. That's the little backstory. I have no idea why Jorgrim didn't appear just now. This is a fresh profile, this is a fresh playthrough, and also I have to say I have been rather ill lately. I have been on heavy medication, which kind of makes it impossible for me to actually really concentrate and work on the few bugs that I'm still wanting to address. But yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. I hope I'll be done with that soon, TM, and then I shall go and fix a few things for a start. I promised you guys cottage cheese, and I never noticed that between me actually implementing the cottage cheese into this farm and putting out the ESP, the mod itself. Somehow something reverted, so there is no cottage cheese at the moment. So this is still on my to-do list. Now, what's changed? First of all, people who've used the version 1 will notice that the old follower house is not here anymore. It used to be there. I've taken that away and replaced it with a stable for Diron le horse. If you don't like that, I mean, if you want 8 followers here, I recommend you use version 1 or plant your followers anywhere. What else have I done? I've added some more cows, I've added beehives, some more flowers, and a working grain mill, which is useful because obviously we have the grain garden here in the back over there for people who like baking, for people who like using it for the alchemy. This here is the pre-planted garden, which will respawn, I don't know, every few days or something. I've never really counted the days. And out here we have the garden where you can plant whatever you want to plant. Let's plant some lavender. And maybe more lavender. And I'll plant the carrots as well. There you go. Carrots planted. So now this is where you can plant whatever you want to plant, alright? Out here we have a little gate. Over there you can see the giant camp. And just over here in the back there is, what's it? Runwick's Fast. Right then, what else have I done? As you walk around, there should be a toilet. Am I using the wrong bloody ESP? Alright, I'm really confused now. This should not be like that. Do I have to read? Where's my bloody toilet gone? Why is Jorgrim not there? Where's the toilet? Is the bathroom there? Bathroom is there. There's a tree in the bathroom. That's not a problem. Why is the toilet not there? That is very weird. Okay, so I reinstalled the mod, and there he is, lying around. Now I could go inside and grab the book and trigger the quest, but I did that just now, and when I came back out he was gone. So looks like there's a bit of a problem that I will also have to address, but if you just activate him anyway, he will be buried. You can just take the book after that and the quest auto completes, and that's that. So it's not really a biggie. It's weird. I haven't played or even touched the game in a few months now, and I have to mention that the drive where I had everything stashed on died, and in restoring the drive, I think maybe a lot of things went haywire, went wrong. I don't really know. Right, let's get Caden inside for a moment so he can relax, because he keeps saying he doesn't want to be in the rain. Now, first of all though, I'll show you the bathroom. Let's turn the light off. This is my own personal light. Here we have the appearance mirror. And this is a feature that I've included in every home of mine now. I was really keen to do this. And this is also not working. This should be working. Excuse me. Again, these are not working. They should be working. This is super annoying. Okay, fine. Definitely some mod conflict or the other. I've now gone into my building profile, which is a lot less cluttered with mods. I have only the most important mods on here for basically for building a normal UI. But anyway, you can see I took the quest and there he is. So that is obviously mod conflict, so probably not something I need to fix. It's just something I need to fix in my own mod load order, mod list. Right then. Here I'm having a different weather system. This is cathedral weathers. It's still the same ENB, re-engaged by the way. I found the toilet. I had originally had it behind the house, but for some reason or the other I've moved it here now. So there you go, there is your toilet. Alright, then the bathroom again, that has to do something with the profile, the different profile. I'm gonna stick to this one here now. I'll go back to the other one later, but for now, for these, I don't have an extra tree here. That's good. So anyway, here you can see it's actually working. Here you go, there's the light on. Oh hi Caden, I didn't realize you were with me. And we can draw the curtains. And you can draw water, pour water, and that brings you water here. And if you have a mod, you use that kind of water for washing reasons or whatever, you can do that to change appearance mirror. This also adds water in the tub. Now it's a bit late, so I'll just wait for a minute. So we have daylight again, and so you can actually see what's going on here. One thing I haven't figured out yet, and I will eventually probably get round to that, is the auto undress thing. I don't quite know how that is done. However, you can sit inside with 3 people and take a bath. And this is new in version 2. The old house did not have.
Yes.
Did I say hang out
What
here?
do you need?
No, you're hanging out. Okay,
Too
you
many
stay
to
hanging out then. Right, and we have here a little wood chopping block and an axe, and I changed this here a bit. It looks a bit better now. Now inside the house, I think I showed this to you earlier, how dark it was in here. Look how bright it is now. Anyway, here's the light. It doesn't add much light, but you can see the difference. Now, some people complain and say the light isn't working. I guess these people have a bright ENB that is so bright that, or the weather, that you literally cannot see the difference. Anyway, this is for recipes. This is your unburdened fountain, which takes books and materials and that kind of stuff and sorts them into the general stores. Here I have put an actual bookshelf in. This is also new. This is for miscellaneous goods that you can manually put excuse me, manually put away. Market goods, I've put that in because there is a beautiful little mod called Market Stall, and if you use that and you want to take your goods to the market, then obviously it kind of makes sense if you have a box where you can put those market goods in to separate them from stuff you don't want to give away. An archery skill book, some shrines, and there's not much in this one. These here I've set up so that they actually have kitchen stuff. Kind of makes more sense than just random. You can eat this stuff. It will replenish after a month or something. You can take these. You can throw these around with a well-placed shout. We have salt, we have flour, and we have some food stuff. Here, what I've changed here is that you put the fire on. Well, for some reason that's not working now. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Having my hard drive break, having different installations of Skyrim SE and Skyrim Anniversary side by side, something's a bit wrong. In the other profile, putting the fire on here worked, and now it's not working. God knows what happened. Another thing that I did was I implemented the entire cellar into the house. There used to be a loading door here before. There is none anymore. I've also got rid of the library. It's very dark in here. I thought it's daylight. Taken the library out because I have built other homes with proper libraries in and figured that the farm doesn't really need them. Should you still want your library, then I recommend you use version 1. You got some weapon stores, you got some wardrobes. This is another general stores box. If you don't have the general stores version installed, this will obviously not be there, and you'll have to use your own system. These are all general stores things. I think this is one that I made myself. I don't really know. Don't really remember now, but that's your general books and papers and scroll library. Alright then, here we have the kiddie rooms. Kiddie room 1. And you can actually sit on these. Ride! Yay! See, you can ride on these. Anyway. And here is the enchanting room. I've added light here. These you can use. This is for your private personal to be disenchanted stash. This has to be filled manually. Here's your enchanting table. These are some books that are left over, some bookshelves, I'm sorry, that are left over from the original library. There are some skill books for you. Here I've added a fireplace. This one works. There you go. Fire, yay! And here's the follower room where your 4 followers can sleep. This should also have a light switch now, I think. Or maybe it doesn't. Don't actually remember now. I thought I put a light in. Maybe I didn't. This is quite basic, this room, but then again, you know, it's just a follower's room in a farm, so I didn't feel the need to make it too fancy. Yeah, here the cottage cheese was supposed to be hanging from here as an actual food that you can take with you and actually make here at the stable. But yeah, that went all by the wayside. That all got lost. You can make your butter. A cupboard, and this is just for show. And this is like a kiddie place where the kids love playing actually. Another bookshelf for you. And here, if you have various things like Jax's position or something, you can put your own stuff. There's another books and papers box. The books are missing here as well. That there should be some books here. I don't know what's going on. I think I have one of the many wrong versions installed. One of the older versions installed at the moment here or something. I really don't know. Firewood stash, yes, in my homes. I do this a lot. These are usually without function. I've turned them into containers so you can put your firewood in them. And here is your alchemy room. This now has a light. Various stash, various storage. Your alchemy lab. This is your general alchemy stash, and these contain your buffs, restoratives, and poisons. And here again your food stores in case you're wanting to bake. That gives you easy access to your various foods. And that's basically it. Now, I see that there are many things wrong at the moment. As I said again, I'll say again, I'm not in a very good state at the moment. when it comes to concentrating and all that, so I'm gonna leave it at that. And if I know that the versions that I've uploaded are working. What's missing here definitely is the cottage cheese, but as I said, that's just a tiny little thing. Oh yeah, that well, there are some chickens, there are some cows, and this well can be used for drawing water if you have a water drawing mod. And that basically concludes the Peaceful Garden update. Well guys, I know this was a bit frazzled. I had not quite expected this many things to be wrong with it. But I'm gonna leave it at that for now. I'm gonna check out the other houses. I'm gonna try and figure out why the hell some things are there in some versions and profiles and not in others. Can't guarantee very much at the moment, but I thank you very much for watching anyway, and thank you for downloading, and I hope you enjoy the house either way. And yeah, that's basically it. Bye then.